Hey everyone, my name is Andrew. I'm a fitness and sport instructor here at CFB Gordon. I'm back here today to provide you with another virtual training workout. It's going to be upper body strength and conditioning. Well, before we get into more details regarding this workout or this video, I want you to please pause the screen and read the full disclaimer before beginning the virtual training program. Alright, perfect. So with that disclaimer, it's attached to our description as well. There's two links to support that disclaimer. I want you to follow those links before beginning our virtual training program. So as previously mentioned, we're doing an upper body strength and conditioning workout. If you've seen my workouts in the past, I've always had a colleague with me performing the exercises while I gave them critique and feedback on how they're performing the exercises. Unfortunately today, it's just me and you, so I will be performing the workout with you and giving you as much feedback and critique as possible with our exercises selected. We're going to be performing 3 exercises today. They're all going to be push dominant, where it's going to be a 30-second low push-up hold, 15 to 20 hand release push-ups, and 10 to 15 burpees. It's going to also be an interval-based workout. We're always going on 4 rounds. So what that means is we're working from 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, and 12 to 16. A little bit of math there. Still, I'm filming this early in the morning, so brain's not fully functioning right now. With those 3 exercises, let's say you complete them in 2 minutes. That means you have 2 minutes to recover before we begin our next interval. If you complete them in 3 minutes, that means you have 1 minute to recover. Again, we're always going on the 4 for our workout today. And if you have any questions regarding how the exercise or the workout, please feel free to comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. With this workout as well, it's going to be done strictly body weight, as you can kind of figure that out, where you may need a mat depending on the surface you're performing the exercise. Let's go over the demonstration of our exercises. Our first exercise is going to be a 30-second low push-up hold. With our low push-up hold, we want to ensure that our joints are stacked, the shoulders over our wrists, arms tucked to our side, elbow pin pointed forward, spine is nice and flat as we hold this position. So what it's going to look like is we're going to be in a tall plank position. We're going to squeeze our heels, create tension in the lower half of our body to support our upper half. You're going to pivot, your elbow pins forward. You're going to keep that chin slightly tucked. We're going to drop down to a low push-up hold. So chest isn't touching the ground. I'm slightly off of the ground. And I'm maintaining this position here. So arms are tucked towards my sides. I'm inhaling through my nose, exhaling through my mouth, keeping my stomach tight, keeping my chest engaged as I maintain this position. Feels weird talking to the ground. If we need to regress, we can. Where we can drop down to our knees. So again, we're in the tall plank, we're on our knees, squeeze those heels together, joints are stacked, shoulders over our wrists, chin's tucked in, back is nice and flat, pivot those elbow pins forward, drop down, arms tucked towards our sides, and we're maintaining this position here. So that's our regression there, if you have a difficult time holding a tall plank position, or a low plank position, I should say. Second exercise is going to be our 15 to 20 hand release push-ups. 20 is meant for people who are more advanced, 15 more so the beginner. With our hand release push-ups, we're going back to the same position we just were. So, first way we can do this is in our tall plank position, where again, joints are stacked, squeeze those heels, tension in the lower half, supporting our upper half, elbow pins forward, drop down, release those hands, and press up. As I press up, I want to ensure that my elbow pin's still pointing forward and that my arms are touching my torso as I press up. If we need to regress, we can. Our regression would be similar to what we did to our low push-up hold position, where we're on our knees, squeeze those heels, tension lower half, support our upper half, back nice and flat, pivot the armpit or the elbow pits forward, armpits tucked in, chin tucked as well, slightly press down, release those hands, and press up. And again, we're doing anywhere from 15 to 20 of those. And then our last exercise do our burpee. With our burpee, it can be non-jump or it can be a jump at the top. So I'll start from the basic version or the basic level, and we can progress up. So if you want to perform a burpee, one way we can do it is we can hinge our hips. Look where we want to plant our hands to the ground. You're going to jump back, and you're going to jump back up. So that's more of a sprawl. That's perfectly fine if you want to do that today. Again, we're hinging at our hips. Look where we want to plant our hands. Jump back, jump up, stand tall, or add a jump to top if you like. If you want something less, lower impact, don't add in the jump, just stand up nice and tall. If you find this too easy, we can progress. So again, we can hinge. This time we're going to go chest to the ground. So we can hinge, look where we want to plant the hands. We're going chest to the ground. You can press back up, feet up, add a jump to the top if you like, or just stand nice and tall. If you have a hard time doing the chest to the ground, just drop down to your knees, as I previously shown with the push-up, and that's how we can do our chest to the ground burpee. And then the final version, where we can do our burpee, which is what I'm going to do today. And again, we're still hinging. Look where you're trying to back the hands, come up, and then we're adding a jump to the top. So how that differentiates from the second version is there's no jump at the top, whereas the way I just shown, we're adding a little jump at the top there. And then that's our workout for today. So it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty, not too many details regarding this workout, but it should be fairly intensive as we go into it. All right. So let's begin our workout, our warm-up. So we're just going through a basic warm-up here. Let's have our arms at our sides. We're going to have our palms up. And we're going to start with the little arm circles coming forward, just to mobilize and warm up our shoulders, especially since it's more of an upper body push workout today. Good, keep those palms up. We're going to get a little bit bigger with our circles. All right, good, keeping the palms up. We're going to go backwards, starting small. And then we can gradually get bigger. Good. From here, just give yourself a hug. Thumbs pointing towards the back of the room. Alternate each arm. Just trying to open up our chest. And next we're going to go up down. Good. Next we're going to have our right palm down. We're going to have our left palm up. And then we're going to go internal, external, rotation. So one palm should always be up, one palm should always be down. Good. Next, we're going to stand with our feet shoulders apart. We're going to practice our hinging technique for our burpee. We're going to do 5 inch-terms. So feet shoulders apart, hinge at our hips, walk our hands forward to the tall plank, and then walk our hands back up. We're going to do this for a total of 5 times. So hinge, walk your hands to the tall plank, then walk our hands back up. On that 5th rep, I want you to maintain your tall plank position. Alright, good. So we're in our tall plank position. We're going to kick our left leg towards our left hand. Your right knee's going to hover. With your left arm, you're going to come up for 1, 2, and 3. Good. Drop the left arm. Right arm comes up for 1, 2, and 3. Good. Left leg goes back. Right leg comes forward. Left knee hovers. Right arm comes up for 1, 2, and 3. Good. Left arm comes up for 1, 2, and 3. Good. Drop down We're going to do a couple TYIs. So arms at our sides, thumbs pointing up. We're going T, Y, I. So do that 5 times. Good. Next, have your arms at chest height. Have your arms tucked towards your sides. We're going to practice our low push-up hold. So we're going to slightly come off the ground. You can be on your knees if you like. And we're just going to hold it for 10 seconds. So chin's tucked. Elbow picks forward. Holding here for 10 seconds. Good. And drop down. Good. Next, we're going to perform 5 hand release push-ups. Either in a tall plank or on our knees. So arms tucked towards our sides. We're going to press up, drop down, release those hands, and press up. Good. Back to our tall plank. Walk our hands back to our feet. Last exercise here is going to be our burpee, where we're going to perform 5 total reps. And these 3 versions, previously demonstrated. So again, you can hinge on your hips, look where you want to plant your hands, chest to ground, come up, and jump if you like. Alright, perfect. So that's our warm-up there. We're going to go right into our workout. I got my stopwatch here, or my colleague's stopwatch. Thank you, Chelsea. So again, we're always working on the floor. And our 3 exercises is a 30-second low push-up hold, 15 to 20 hand release push-ups, and 10 to 15 burpees. Whew, I'm sweating already from our warm-up. Crazy. All right. We're going to go in 10 seconds. First exercise is our low push-up hold. In 3, 2, 1, low push-up hold. So again, arms are tucked towards my sides. Inhaling through my nose, exhaling through my mouth. Stomach is nice and tight. Chest is engaged. Try to keep our back nice and flat. And try not to have your chest touch the ground as well. We got 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let go. Alright, good. Now we're going to perform our 15 to 20 hand release push-ups, either in a tall plank or on our knees. Again, we're pressing down, releasing our hands, and press up. With our hand release, just have to be a little hand release off the ground. Doesn't need to use big hand release. This is alright, good. Once you complete your 15 to 20 hand release push-ups, you're going to perform 10 to 15 burpees. Any version you like. So again, it's very upper body push dominant. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So I got 1 minute and 50 seconds left of recovery. So this is how on the floor works. Feel free to grab some water during our recovery period. So we're at 2:40. So we got another minute 20 of recovery. So again, we're starting interval training. If you go a little bit faster for intervals, that means you have more time to recover. However, you may be more out of breath the faster you go. That's obviously going to happen with the increase of speed. You can also pace yourself where you're trying to hit the same exact time for each of the 4 intervals. So if you were to go for 3 minutes, you can take little breaks in between the transition of our exercises. That might be beneficial for you as well. Me personally, I just want to get it over with, so that's why I go a little bit faster and I have ample amount of time to recover before the next interval begins. Speaking of the next interval, we're going to go in 25 seconds, where we're doing the exact same 3 exercises again. 30-second low push-up hold, 15 to 20 hand release push-ups, 10 to 15 burpees. Alright, count down from 10. Back to our low push-up hold, either on our knees or in our tall plank position. In 3, 2, 1, low push-up hold. So again, we're inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. We got 20 more seconds left here. In 3, 2, 1, let go. Alright, so that's our low push-up hold. Now we're moving back to our 15 to 20 hand release push-ups. Again, arms tucked toward their sides. Do your best to keep those heels squeezed together and press up. Alright, perfect. Last rep wasn't that great, so we'll do what I just did there. I'm only kidding. Alright, 15 to 20 hand release push-ups. Going back to our 10 to 15 burpees. Alright, so we're exactly on the 2-minute mark. That means we have 2 minutes to recover. If you're still going, that's perfectly fine. Your recovery period might just be a little bit shorter for each of the intervals. So we got about minutes and 20 seconds left before we begin our 3rd interval. Allow me to catch my breath. Now you know why I get my colleagues to do the workouts, while I give them critique and feedback. So this workout today is definitely upper body push dominant. No pull movements for the exercises today. Just ensure with your training, after you complete this workout, you add in some pull movements as well. We always want to make sure that we do a 1-to-1 push to pull ratio for our exercises selected. Today we just want to focus on upper body push. Maybe in the future we'll focus more on upper body pull, so you have a little bit of an idea of some pull exercises out there. There's also a lot of beneficial videos on our YouTube channel as well, where some other PSP staff members go over a lot of pulling exercises, so be sure to view those videos as well. Alright, we're going to go in 5 seconds back to our third interval, being our low push-up hold in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we have 20 more seconds. Keep that stomach tight, the chest engaged, arms tucked towards our sides, keeping our center of mass close to us. In 3, 2, 1, let go. So when you do the low push-up hold, don't have your chin out here. Make sure your chin is tucked. I just did that for the to make sure I can see the timer. All right, back to our 15 and 20 hand release push-ups. All right, just like 15 to 20 hand release push-ups to our 10 to 15 burpees. Hinge, chest to ground, press up. Even a sprawl works well as well. All right, so we're at the 2-minute mark again. We got 2 minutes to recover before we go to our last interval. Whew. So this isn't a typical strength workout. That's why I included. That's why I said during the brief, it's more of a strength conditioning workout. All right, so we got about a minute and 20 seconds left of recovery. Also, if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where there's a lot of content, not only regarding fitness, but nutritional aspects, mental well-being. There's loads of information on our YouTube page, so be sure to subscribe to it. So we're moving on to our last interval, where we're going to go in 40 seconds, 4-0. Thank goodness, the low push-up holds are getting kind of tough. I feel bad for my colleague Nate when I got him to do them last time we shot a video. Too bad he's not here again doing the workout. Alright, so last round, try to match your pace you've been going for the 3 previous rounds. So I've been around the 2-minute mark for all 3. I'm going to ensure that I hit the 2-minute mark again. Even though this is my last round, I want to make sure my pace is consistent with all 4 rounds. In 3, 2, 1, low push-up hold. 15 more seconds. Hurry up, clock. In 3, 2, 1, let go. All right, good job, everyone. No more little push-up pose, onto our hand release push-ups. Be sure to fully extend your arms to the top. Alright, no more hand release push-ups, onto our burpees. If you're still doing the hand release push-ups, that's perfectly fine. Alright, so I matched the 2-minute mark. That's it for me, everyone. If you're still doing your burpees, keep going. We got another 2 minutes left of our last interval. I'm just gonna sit here and drink some water as the clock runs out. I'm not tired or anything, I just need to sit. No, I'm only kidding, I'm pretty tired. So as I mentioned during the brief, it is a relatively short workout today, but it's also pretty intensive, as you just saw. So we only really did, if we were averaging 2 minutes per interval of work, we only really did 8 minutes of work. We had the other 8 minutes of recovery. So not a lot of working time, but again, you don't need loads amount of time to have a good workout, as previously shown here. Alright, so if you're still working out at home, you got less than 50 seconds left to complete your final interval. So a little bit of different change of pace. We didn't really utilize tempo today compared to the previous 2 videos that we did. We did utilize the isometric hold. Pretty my favorite type of strength stimulus we can do, strictly body weight. I enjoy doing tempo as well, but we wanted to add a little bit more of a conditioning aspect to our workout today. And again, if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback, please feel free to comment below. Comments are encouraging. Let me know if you enjoyed this workout. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, that's it everyone. That's our final interval, so we're all done. There's our 16-minute workout. Grab some water, and we're gonna go directly into our cool down. So let's stand nice and tall. Have our stance a little bit further, shoulders apart. We're just gonna bring one arm over the top, and we're just rotating from side to side. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. Good, next I want you to hinge at the hip. I want you to have your left arm position on the left leg, right arm hands freely. Let the right arm rotate. Good, go the opposite way. Alright, right arm position onto our leg, left arm hands freely. Let the left arm rotate. Good, go the opposite way. Good. Next, we're going to drop down to all fours. circle, going over our shoulders, over our wrists, and behind. Good, go the opposite way. Still creating that circle. Good, next you're going to have your knuckles down, you're going to have your fingertips pointing towards each other, arms nice and straight, and you're going to rock left to right. Good, next on all fours, left arm is straight, right arm comes through, right arm comes up. We're going to do 5 times here. Good, drop that right arm, left arm comes through, left arm comes up. 5 again. Good. Last stretch here, we're going to push our butt back. You're going to have your left arm bent slightly, right arm is out towards the side, and we're going to look towards our left side. Good. Switching sides, right arm is bent, left arm is straight. Look towards our right side. Good. Come to a tall plank and slowly begin to walk your hands up to your feet. Take your time coming up. All right. So great work today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that workout. I know I did, especially since I did the workout this time. If you have any questions or feedback regarding it, again, please feel free to comment below. If not, thank you for joining me, and we will see you next time.